Hey guys, good evening and welcome back again to your Unacademy Neet English channel. I hope all of you are doing great. My dear students, this particular session is basically for all the NEET 2026 aspirants. And here in this particular session, I'll be addressing three types of students. Number one, those students who are right now scoring less than 450 in their mock tests, those students who are scoring more than 450 in their mock tests, and those students who are starting their journey of NEET 2026 now. What all things you have to do? What all things you have to prioritize? What all things you have to keep into your mind so as to score well when it comes to the NEET 2026 examination? I'll be discussing all of those things one by one in this very short and precise session. I would just want you guys to watch this particular session till the end and share with maximum NEET 2026 aspirants. My dear students, I'll be letting you know how to strategize these 8 months. Okay, number one. Number two, this is the most common question which majority of the students will be getting right now. Are 8 months enough to crack this particular examination or not? As I keep on telling you in my every single session, I've trained those sort of students who cracked the NEET examination in 2 years. I've trained those sort of students who cracked this examination in 1 year. I've also trained those students who could crack this particular examination in just 6 months. So it is all the mental game. You just have to be motivated, focused. You just have to there should be only one thing in your mind. We are going to crack the NEET 2026 examination in 8 months. If this is something which is in your mind, I would say yes, definitely you can crack this particular examination in just 8 months as well. Because as I gave you the reference already, I've trained those students who could crack this particular examination in just 6 months because they had only one thing in their mind. And what is that exactly? Yes, we have to crack the examination in 6 months. But I want you guys to have one thing in mind. Yes, we have to crack this examination in 8 months. And if you have it in your mind, my dear students, the answer is a big yes. You are going to fall into a dream college for sure just after writing the NEET 2026 examination. Now, the first category of students, the ones who are scoring less than 450 right now at this particular point of time in their mock tests. First of all, if you do not know how much you are scoring in the mock tests, I would highly recommend you guys to write one mock test of whatever syllabus you have covered so that you will get to know in which category you are lying, whether you are lying in less than 450 category or more than 450, right? Now, first of all, those particular students who are scoring less than 450 in their mock tests. My dear students, first of all, you have to analyze why your score is coming less than 450 in the mock test, right? You have to analyze yourself first of all. Why is it happening? And if you ask me this question, why is it happening? For me, there will be three things which will be happening to you. Number one, your basics you think is strong, but it's not strong. It's weak. You will be having some problem in the calculation part too, be it in physics, be it in physical chemistry. You would not be effectively studying the chapters. You would be studying the chapters, but not effectively. That means after studying the chapter also, you won't be able to solve all the types of the questions from that particular chapter. These are the three things which I feel you would be facing, because of which you are scoring less than 450 marks at this point of time. Now, my dear students, what are the remedies for it? How you can improvise your scores in the mock test, how you can go beyond 550, right, in lesser time. For that, there are few things which you need to take into consideration. Number one, people, you have to prioritize your lectures the most. You have to focus more on the lectures. I feel you are just watching the lecture for the namesake. You are not effectively watching the lecture. What does that mean? That means while watching the lecture, my dear students, you have to be completely focused. You have to be completely focused. For example, if you are watching a lecture and the teacher is trying to solve a question, you need to pause the lecture there first. You need to pause the lecture. For example, I'm giving the lecture. I'm writing a question on the board, right? Pause the session at that point itself. Try that question first of all on your own. Then go for the solution of the teacher, right? Then go for the solution which the teacher is sharing in the class. Perfect. That's what you call as effectively doing the lectures. Perfect. It is not you have to study the lecture just for the namesake. No, you have to be involved in the lectures, my dear students. That's what majority of the students would be missing at this point of time. So prioritize and focus more on your lectures. Number one. Number two, you need not to go for all the 4 subjects on a given day. No, my dear students, just prioritize 2 subjects on a given day. For example, if you are doing 10 hours of study every single day, which is must, minimum 10 hours of study is required for the upcoming 8 months. Now bifurcate these 10 hours into 5 hours. Give 5 hours to one subject, 5 hours to another subject, right? Similarly, on day 2, change the subjects. Give 5 hours to one, 5 hours to one. Day 3, change the subjects again. For example, physics, chemistry. Then day 2, zoology, botany. Day 3, physics, chemistry. Day 4, zoology, botany. This is how you are going to change the subjects every single day, because rotating the subjects is important. Rotating the subjects is important, my dear students. Keep that thing in mind as well. You're not just going to study your physics for 7 days, then go for chemistry for another 7 days. Do not do that at all. That's a wrong way of strategizing things. Okay, please and please keep this thing in your mind as well. So 2 subjects on a given day. My dear students, I would want you guys to prioritize the high weightage chapters first. Since you already know, you would have seen the NEET syllabus and you would be knowing what are the high weightage chapters in a particular subject. Start with those high weightage chapters now, right? The time is less, my dear students. The time is less, but this lesser time can be converted into more. Perfect? By following this proper strategy. So I would want you guys to prioritize the high weightage chapters first, so that at least you get the confidence. Yes, we have covered these high weightage chapters. Yes, we are going to score this much, right? So automatically your confidence will be building up with time. So I would want you guys to go for the high weightage chapters first. Okay. One more thing which you would be doing. I believe you would be solving a lot of study materials in a single subject. You're not supposed to do that. What you have to just do is, you just have to select one study material, solve the same study material again and again, again and again. Do not go for a lot of study materials in a particular subject. Just take a module, whatever way you are studying offline, online, I believe you would be having a coaching module, right? If you are done solving that module once, solve the same module again, solve the same module again. There is no need to keep changing the study materials at this particular point of time. Just one study material solving many a times, right? That is more effective than solving a lot of study materials in a particular subject. Perfect. And my dear students, there is one more thing at the end. What is that? Follow this particular sequence. First of all, while completing a chapter, go for the lectures first. Proper authentic lectures, I mean. Level up lectures. Number 2, go for the DPPs. Whatever DPPs your teacher is providing. Number 3, go for the PYQs, particularly of your NEET PYQs and JEE Mains PYQs of minimum past 10 years, right? And at the end, follow the mocks and follow the mocks regularly. If in some mock test your score is not up to the mark, does not matter. Go for another mock test. Go for another mock test. Do not stop writing the mock test. Minimum one mock test in a week has to be written. For example, for complete 6 days you are studying. On the 7th day, you have to write the mock test for sure. Okay? Keep these things in mind. I believe in just a week's time, in just 10 to 20, 15 days, you will boost up your scores and cross 550, 600 for sure. Now, my dear students, those who are scoring already greater than 450, who are already scoring more than 450, but they want to jump, right? They want a quick jump. So first of all, my dear students, since you are already scoring more than 450, more than 500, so I believe your basics is, yes, it is comparatively clear. It's good. It's good enough, right? I believe your main problem would be in the time management. You won't be able to manage time. You won't be able to manage them effectively in the mock tests, in the examination. Perfect. So you have to work more on the time management. Now, how this time management, right? How this time management can be properly overviewed. My dear students, to have a good hold on the time management, you have to do more revisions of the chapters which you have already covered. You need to go for more revisions of the chapters which you have already covered, right? For that, minimum, you have to take 1 hour every single day. In that particular 1 hour, you'll be covering all those, you'll be revising the chapters which you have already done in the past. So minimum 1 hour on a given day has to be devoted to those chapters which are done in the past. Number 1. Number 2, my dear students, I believe you are missing out these things. NCERT in-text questions and NCERT exercise questions. They are to be solved as well. NCERT in-text as well as NCERT exercise questions are to be solved. My dear students, PYQs of JEE Mains are must. That to 10 to 15 year PYQs of JEE Mains you are supposed to solve, right? And you have to focus more on more mock tests, right? In the earlier category, I told them to go for 1 mock test in a week. For you, I'm telling you to go for 2 mock tests in a week. Go for 2 mock tests in a week, my dear students. That's how you can improvise the time management. That's how you get that precision and accuracy in the examination hall, which will keep you motivated all the time, which will keep your scores touch the sky for sure in the coming 10 to 15 days for sure if you are following all these things. And my dear students, do not miss out these things as well. I believe you are missing out these things. And what are these things? You are not making proper short notes. You are not making formula sheets, which are must for cracking any sort of examination. And I believe you are not doing the proper NCERT reading. That means reading between the lines you are not doing. You are just reading the NCERT as per the namesake. But my dear students, you have to go between the lines of your NCERT. You have to study the NCERT in such a way. Perfect, right? Follow these things. I believe you are going to easily crack it, right? With an amazing score. All those students who are now serious about the NEET preparation, all those students who would want to crack this particular examination and they are starting their preparation now. First of all, since there are 8 months left for the examination, do not think that you are going to complete your whole syllabus in 8 months. Do not do that. Do not think that there are 8 months left to complete the syllabus. My dear students, your syllabus has to get complete in just 6 months, starting from now. Starting from now, your syllabus has to get complete in just 6 months, right? So you have to strategize your preparation accordingly. And for that, not less than 12 hours every single day are required. Every single day, you have to devote some 12 hours to your studies, my dear students. And this is the honest thing which I'm telling you at this point of time. Okay, if you are willing to dedicate some 12 hours every single day for the upcoming 8 months, then only it's possible. Otherwise, you need to forget the dream of cracking the NEET examination. But if you are willing to dedicate 12 hours every single day from now onwards, right? If you are willing to remain consistent, if you are willing to remain dedicated, then it's highly possible. It is highly possible. What exactly you have to do? 4 chapters in 1 week. 4 chapters in 1 week. 1 chapter in physics, 1 in chemistry, 1 in zoology, 1 in botany. And if you are studying 12 hours every single day, it's highly possible to cover 4 chapters in a week, my dear students. Right? So basically, you have to make the weekly targets. You should know in week 1 what all 4 chapters I have to study. In week 2, what all 4 chapters I should study. In week 3, what all 4 chapters I should study. Just focus on those 4 chapters in a week, right? And once the week is over, right, it's mock test. Then go for week 2. This week is over, go for its mock test. Go for week 3. Do not think that you have to complete some 82 chapters. No, just think one thing, that you have to complete 4 chapters in a week. That should be your target, and you have to, give your best to accomplish that particular target of completing 4 chapters in 1 week. Okay? Now, my dear students, how you can complete a chapter effectively? How you can complete a chapter effectively? For example, you want to study units and dimensions in physics. Now, how you are going to solve, how you are going to study it effectively? How you will be getting the confidence? Yes, I have done the chapter effectively. Now, if any question is asked from that particular chapter, you will be able to crack it. For that, there's a sequence of the things which you should be following. And what is that sequence of things? Watch the lectures first of all. Watch the proper level up lectures. Right? Effectively watch them with 100% focus. While watching the lecture, make the notes on your own. Once you're done with the note making, follow the DPPs properly, daily practice problems. Whatever study material you have, go for the authentic study material first of all and try solving it many a times. Go for the NEET PYQs and the end, follow the mock tests. This has to be the sequence of the things in all the chapters. And if you are following this sequence of the things, nobody is going to stop you to get that confidence in you. Okay, you are definitely going to get that confidence in you. Yes, I have done the chapter effectively. This is going to be the inner voice of you after following this particular sequence which I have given you right now. Okay, and my dear students, if you are just completing 4 chapters in week 1, 4 chapters in week 2, 4 chapters in week 3, in 6 months, your entire syllabus will be done. And after that, there'll be still 2 months left wherein you will be doing a lot of revisions and a lot of mock tests you'll be writing. But again, for you guys, I would want you guys to devote 1 hour of your schedule for revising, for revision every single day. 1 hour every single day, right, for revision. And following the routine, this is the most difficult thing. See, I've seen a lot of students studying for 12 hours on day 1. Day 2 also 12 hours. Day 3 also 12 hours. Then that Josh will be coming down with time. But that should not happen with you. That should not happen with you, my dear students. Okay? You have to follow the routine. You have to remain disciplined, right? There should be only one thing in your eyes, in front of your eyes, that is going into a dream college, which can be only done if you'll be studying some 12 to 13 hours every single day for the upcoming 8 months. And my dear students, imagine yourself after 8 months in your dream college where your parents want you guys to be inside. Right? So with this, I'll be taking leave. I hope you guys are going to follow me sincerely, right? Whatever things I've told you in this particular session, you guys are going to follow them with 100% honesty, with 100% sincerity. I would want that promise from all of you in the comment section of this particular video. Take care. God bless you all and love you all.